And unfortunately, Daryl died this year in February, and I was up in Denmark, in northern Denmark, and I couldn't get down for the funeral because I was suffering from food poisoning and I was so ill. There was no way I was going to make it. But in a way I didn't feel so bad because I'd said goodbye to Daryl a few months before. I went to see him in hospital in November of '99, and I knew that he was in a bad way. So before a long German tour, I took an extra day out and went down to see him, and his wife, lovely wife Danny, said they most probably will only allow you in there for about 10 minutes because he's so weak, but I know he wants to see you. So I got to the hospital and went in, and they said, yeah, he's okay, you can go in. And I went into his room, and there he was lying in bed and with his eyes closed. And I sat next to him and held his hand, and he just opened one eye and looked at me and said, oh, hi, Allie, how you doing? I said, well, I'm fine, but how are you? He said, well, not too good in a way. I've only got about a quarter of my lung that's working, and this damn machine has to keep pumping to help me breathe. I've got sugar diabetes, and that's a real problem. I've got this metal contraption on my leg because the leg's gone dead and I need it to move. But then he smiled and he looked up at me and said, but apart from that, I'm doing fine. which is just the way Daryl was. And we sat and talked for a little bit, and I told him I was off on a tour of Germany but then I could see that he was getting tired and I would have to leave. So I put my arms around him and I kissed him, and on his gnarled old unshaven cheek, which was really rough, and I said, well, goodbye, Daryl, I got to go now. And he said, well, you take care, Allie, you'll be okay. And I knew then that was the last time I would see him, and I'm sure he knew the same. Just as I got to the door, I heard him say, hey, Allie. And I turned around and he said, where are you going again? I said, I'm going to Germany for the tour. Oh, yeah, he said. And with all the strength that he could raise, he just lifted up his right hand in a fist and punched the sky and said, give 'em hell, Allie, give 'em hell. And that was my last memory of Daryl, and it's the best memory I have because when I was there in Denmark, those 2 or 3 months later, when I heard that he died, I thought, well, I said my goodbye to him. So to bring the story round, full circle if you like, I remember talking to Danny recently, and I said, really, Daryl's not left me. Daryl's with me all the time because somehow I've got his banjo style now in my guitar playing. And there's a couple of songs I'm doing, a song called Back Again and Kerouac's Dream. And when I play them now with that kind of banjo lick, I think of Daryl. So I'm never going to lose him now. He's with me forever. And in a way, that's wonderful because I love the old man, and we had some